Trap stepping on the vinyl.
When I'm writing a song, I try to think about a lot of things. I try to feel the beat as much as possible and see what kind of emotions I feel, and I kind of build from there. It's always thinking about timeless music. Timeless music is my goal. Timeless music is like Lionel Richie, Stevie Wonder, the songs that last 50 years. You can play that track and it will be just as good as the first day you played it. Like, that's what I want my music to sound like. So yeah, like I think about that when I'm writing, like what's gonna make this stand out, and is it working right? Is my cadence right? Is my tempo, is all these things working together to make a great piece of work? And you know, if it's not, then I'll change it. If it is, then I'll celebrate it.
Have faith and we'll bounce back, we'll bounce back. Tomorrow's another day. I'm not saying that it's gonna be perfect, just have faith. Love me, hate me, know what you want. Give me your body, give me your love.
Songwriting came naturally. I was doing recording with some of my boys, Taylor and Jay, and we were just in the studio every night, and Taylor was the beat producer and I was the guy that came up with lyrics for the hooks. And yeah, I just got in the mode of doing it all the time, that it just became a natural thing for me. And I was always thinking about different ways to approach a hook, and then it led on to verses and so on. Big influences for me, obviously Neo Soul, D'Angelo's and Maxwell's, Lauryn Hill's even. I always think about that when I'm writing. I always think about how they would approach a track and how I could approach this track but in my own way, but still, you know, influenced from that kind of root in music. LA was overall dope. It was a dope experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was hard. I'll take that from LA. It was the hardest experience that I've ever had. And you know, I learned a lot about music being there, like in terms of like the actual industry and what it's like, as well as just growth as an artist. I grew a lot while I was over there. I think you grow from hard challenges like that, and yeah, I think I came out a little bit better for it. Never be content with where you are at. Like, you can always get better and develop. And no matter if you're Justin Timberlake or anything, like, you can always sound better and always strive to be better. Next is to hopefully make some kind of stab at music in New Zealand, to kind of set myself up to get bigger. I think if I hadn't made myself known in New Zealand and kind of just came up in America, it's not me. I feel like my home is New Zealand, so I should have a fan base there before I take my music elsewhere. And you know, I'm happy at the moment, so see how it goes from here.
All the time when I was falling in, recorded you a song, never forgotten that I felt that way.